Hello everyone, this is Ambassador Mari, your boy, and I'm back again. Even before you get to today's episode, I first and foremost really want to thank all of you for standing with me. The subscription, for those who already subscribed to my channel, for those who have already watched some of the videos I've uploaded, for the comments, the good, the negative ones, I appreciate all that, that's part of life. Thank you so much for the massive support you're giving me, you're showing me so far. For the ones for the ones viewing this video for the very first time, I want to encourage you so that you don't miss out on the next the next video that we're going to be uploading, so that the next time we do so, you'll be the first one to be notified. Make sure you subscribe. Number two, make sure you hit the notification bar so that you're notified. And also, whenever you watch the videos, kindly drop a comment. Tell me the video, and just tell me something about what you've already seen there, so that we can improve and keep on getting better and better going forward. Today, I want to give you a major throwback, a major throwback. 2009. The date is 24th and the month is August. August 24th of 2009 will forever remain a very special date in my life. Very special and a very interesting day of my life. I am supposed to be in Pakistan. I've just gotten an admission, one of the top universities in Pakistan. I'm supposed to go there and pursue a Bachelor of Science in Economics for approximately 4 to 5 years. So the date of departure was 24th of August 2009. The comment section, tell me exactly where were you in 2009, what were you doing 12 years back, what is it that you're doing then. So I do the normal thing that everyone does when they are traveling. I pack my bags, everything is set, and the passport, as you could expect, my passport is set, my yellow fever card, and everything is ready, the ticket. I'm ready for to travel to Pakistan. And the interesting thing is that this was the first ever time that I was to appear at the airport. I've never set foot at the airport. Never ever. Even to see off, who, to where, you understand? So the first encounter being at the airport, I was escorted as everyone else, the way you get escorted by your family, your friends. I get to the airport. The normal thing happens, the normal procedures, the checking in and everything, the luggage. Very interesting, the first encounter, the first thing that really hit my face is when I was checking in the luggage, the bags that I had, the clothes and everything. I remember having the first challenge. I don't know whether you had the same challenge as me when you're doing the first flight. Let me know. What is the funniest thing that happened to you? To me, I'll tell you two scenarios, two experiences. The first one was when I checked in my bags, the luggage, there's the hand luggage and there's the bigger luggage that now goes with the cargo plane. I never knew that, So the moment I submit my bags and everything to be checked and everything, so I see my bag just disappearing, that roller coaster where that keeps on rotating, and that I saw my bag there. And these guys are telling me now proceed to get ABCD, but I'm not seeing my bag anymore. That is, I was so traumatized to an extent that I had to demand to know where my bag is being put, because it is my bag, it is not yours, it's not for the airport. I don't see my bag, and these guys are inquire, hey, my friends, where's my bag? Where's my luggage? They tell me you will find it at the end of your journey at the very destination in Pakistan. I don't believe these guys. I'm like, okay, so this is how people get conned. I say, this is how people lose their luggage. I've had many exciting stories, many interesting stories, and I'm like, okay, so this is how I've lost my luggage. How do these guys want me to believe that they have taken my luggage? As who? I'm supposed to sit with my luggage. In short, it took a long time for them to convince me that my luggage is safe, because I knew it can only be safe either over my roof. I mean, when you sit in the plane and all that, or besides me. But I say, ice through. Let me just believe them. But trust you me, the journey was very long, because in back on my mind, I knew I'd lost my luggage because of the obvious reasons. I've never experienced the kind of thing. So I get in the plane, and I'm used to sitting in these public transport vehicles. In Kenya we call them matatus. That was the only medium of transport that I knew for the longest time. All of a sudden, I'm getting into something that looks like a thermos. And to cut the story short, long story short, I get in the plane, left, right. I'm put in a row where we are three of us, and I happen to be the one to be in the middle. So on my immediate right, on my immediate left, on my immediate left was an elderly man. On my immediate right was a lady that looks more of an Arab. So I'm just sandwiched between two people. I sit there, back on my mind, I know I've lost my luggage, because these guys, they have disappeared with it, and they're telling me, you'll find it whenever you will get, you get to your destination, which probably, trust me, like you, in your first flight, I'm sure, most likely. Tell me in the comment section, how was that experience? So I get, I say it's okay. So I sit, and one of the things that I really started experiencing was, like, of course, the plane takes off and all that. My main concentration now, allow me just to get straight to the point. The time for, this is a journey, supposed to take hours, approximately 4 to 5 hours to Doha, the washrooms. I'm supposed to visit a washroom, ask the attendees, the attendants at the plane, the air hostesses, where is the washroom? I need to visit. Okay. So I'm shown the door. I approach it. I open the door very well without any problem. I get in, but your guess is as good as mine. I get in, I do the stuff in there. But coming out was a challenge, was a big problem. Coming out of the plane. I mean, the toilet, because I could no longer locate the handle. I mean, the where to open the door from. I couldn't really figure it out. How do I get out of this place? Trust me, I was in there for more than 40 minutes. Thank God, someone knocked at my door, and at least I realized this guy is not opening from the inside, so he had to open, and I came out. Were it not for this person who came to use the toilet, I don't know what will have happened, because I was stuck totally for 40 minutes plus. The beautiful thing is that place is very, very smells nice. It's not like the normal latrines and toilets and all that. So that is it. Stuck in the toilet for over 40 minutes, only to be rescued by a good Samaritan, another passenger, I may say, who was coming to use the toilet. That was very interesting. To me, I remember that day like it was yesterday. I get in the plane, another thing happens to me. That is now even more baffling, because as I sit next to these people, there are hundreds and hundreds of people in front and back, and at my back, there are so many people around me. I see people watching TV, I'm like, okay, so where is the aerial? Eh? So I'm supposed to be watching something, and I'm like, one of those village boys, I say, I don't want to blunder. I don't want to. Let me just behave. There are things you may touch, and you can be thrown out of the plane, or you can be evicted. So I said I'm not going to misbehave. Let them do whatever they are doing. For me, let me focus on my flight. So I made sure I don't touch anything, because probably I knew whatever those stuff happens around, they come with an extra cost. Trust me, I wasn't prepared to pay an extra dollar for that. Yes, I pause a bit. I the the plane is up there, and very high altitude, and we are flying. Of course, very, very, very frightened. I'm not very comfortable in there. But the more we go, I see people, they are this, the attendants, the hostesses, they are passing on the corridors, with big trolleys, their food, their drinks. I see people ordering. People are eating, people are drinking, people are ordering lots of meals and stuff, seafood, as I know today it's called. I didn't know then what that was. On the side, I see my friends are eating. The gentleman on my right, this is really eating almost after every 30 minutes, ordering and eating. The lady as well, everyone is eating, they are drinking, But for me, I say, there are these kind of small things you may do and you can be thrown out of the plane. I don't want to mess. This food might be very expensive, and I did not want to ask. Yeah, the way you behave like you're used to these kind of things, and whereas this is the first time you sing all this. So I say I'm not going to inquire. Let me just sit, because of course I knew you pay for this. People are eating, we get to Doha Airport. Of course, I've not eaten anything, no drinking, no nothing. The little money that I was given as pocket money, and the money is converted into dollars. I'm keeping that money very safe, because I know the next time I'm seeing my family members is after 5 years. So I do not want to mess up with this little money that I had. I get to Doha Airport. That is in Qatar, and I'm supposed to transit to connect another plane now to the final destination. And the final destination was Benazir Bhutto International Airport. That is in Islamabad, Pakistan. Of course, those are names that I saw, that I was given on my map and all that, because I was just using a map. I didn't have a relative there. I didn't have anybody to tell me anything that I was to expect. I was given a map that I was supposed to use to get to my final destination. From Doha, still, now these are more than 7-8 hours flight from Doha to Islamabad. Still, I don't eat. I cannot eat because I know I cannot afford the meals. We proceed, we continue going, the plane is moving and all that. But after almost, let me say, around 10 hours in a plane, from Kenya to Doha, now from Doha to, we're almost to final destination. Almost more than 10 hours without eating, without drinking. That's the time, I gather some confidence, some courage. And I want to find out how much does this food cost? How much does this food do what? Cost. So I asked the man, hey man, I've been seeing you eating, having meals, you've been, you're ordering food, you're drinking, you're taking tea, you're having this kind of, how much approximately have you spent so far? Okay, so a shock of my life. The gentleman looked at straight in my face, put a cheeky smile on his face, and he was like, "What do you mean, young man? But you have a ticket." I said, "Of course I have a ticket. Where are you headed?" Of course, we are to the same destination, Islamabad. How? But your ticket, encompasses everything. Everything that we are having in the plane, the food and everything, is part and parcel of the ticket money that you paid from your initial destination, your initial departure. The moment you're given that ticket, you can order anything you want, because everything is covered. Everything is covered. I've not eaten, I've not taken anything. I'm so hungry. Whew. I'm telling you, it was really baffling, because I started counting my losses. But still, I could not believe this man that much. I couldn't believe this man that much. And I'm like, maybe this guy is just putting me in, just want me to be in trouble. And, told me, maybe you need to pay $1,000 and stuff and all that. So I still don't believe this man. And so I continue. When I get to that final destination in Islamabad, it's the time that I realize, it's exactly what the man told me, that especially these international flights, whenever you're aboard, the ticket, money and everything, is factored in. The food and everything has been factored into that ticket money. It's not just for flying, for the seat, no. Know that. So trust me, even my headphones and everything that I was given, the thing, I remember I did not tamper with anything, just for fearing to pay an extra cost. That was me 12 years back. My experience, the first ever time in a plane, that was my awful experience. Ever since I understood that, ever since that I knew all this, trust me, whenever I get in a plane, I remember when I was coming back to Africa, to Kenya, I sit compensating, or how do you call it? I make sure that I make up for the lost. I make sure that I ate as much as I could, and drink as much as I did, so that the money that I did not utilize when I was living for Pakistan years back, I made sure the money has been really. I ate as much as my stomach could carry. That was my story. That was then a village boy, 12 years back, 2009, first time in the flight. That experience, no eating, stuck in the toilet, all this kind of stuff. How was your experience the first time you ever took a flight? How was that experience? How was it like? Comment on the section. Drop a comment down there and let me know. Let me get to know the very funny experience you went through as the first ever time in the flight, that you even today to remember. Sometimes you look back and you laugh at yourself for being so stupid. For me, that was me. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Up there, make sure you hit the subscription button and everything, just to comment something there, drop your comments, subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bar up there, so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you're notified. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Shukran. Thank you.